Hello, we're live! Hello, good evening everybody, I'm Paul.
I'm Jason.
And together we are
Those Vegan Guys.
And welcome to one of our live mukbangs. We do a live show every weekend. This week's a Saturday, next week will be a Friday, the week after Sunday. Saturday, Friday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday. That's how it works. Tonight we are delighted to, right, let me tell you the story.
Tell the story, Paul.
Right, there's a fabulous Indian restaurant and takeaway called Lily's. Lily's Vegetarian Indian Cuisine, I think is the full name. And it's in Ashton-under-Lyne. Well, it's only down the road from us. It's not far at all.
Because we're equidistant.
So, I'd seen that they were doing this takeaway box. We haven't opened this yet. We've cut the table. We haven't opened it yet. We thought we should all see it together.
Share.
They were doing this takeaway box. They're doing a vegetarian version and a vegan version. And it's like 22 quid. And I saw some pictures of it online and I said to Jason, that has got to be our next mukbang. Now, if you're new to the channel and you don't normally tune into mukbangs, what the hell is a mukbang? Well, it's an eating show, not eating show Nikocado avocado.
No.
That's gross.
That's different.
Eating show Cheap Lazy Vegan, the beautiful Rose. Eat, chat, talk, share, love. Love's in the air. Everywhere I look around. Sorry about that. Would you like to open the wine first, Jason, before we open the box?
I think that's a great idea. Let it breathe for a minute. Because we've had a few donations specifically oriented towards the wine fund of the last few months. So we've splurged a little this evening.
Yes, if you saw our earlier Morrison's blog, we saw that I bought it because the bottle's fancy. But it's Chianti and it's £10. Can I also please explain, if this is your first time here, normally I do have teeth. I have a partial denture, but I've had a bit of an issue and I'm giving my mouth a break for a short while.
Yes.
All will resume to normality soon. I am not one of the Beverly Hillbillies, but I look like one.
I'm assuming, because nobody said anything yet, that everybody can see us okay, everybody can hear us okay. I'm going to do what I always do, and that's just give a very, before I open the bottle of wine, just give a very quick shout out to the people who were here raring to go right at the start. So a very quick shout out to Shan, Karen, that vegan chick, Becky, Karen.
Becky, well done. Becky's a weekend.
Yes.
To her plant-based journey with her husband.
Yes.
Well done, love. Well done.
Will and Chris and Will, Angela Claire, Siobhan's book corner, Anchorad's Life, all the rest of you.
Speaking of Anchorad's Life, we're having a live chat with Anchorad and Linda on Tuesday evening. I'll let you know the time. It's not confirmed yet. I'll let you know the time, but we're doing a live StreamYard chat because I want to know all about Anchorad's feelings about playing Melody and, you know, just her and her mum have such a beautiful and amazing story, and I want to share it with you all.
It's going to be great.
So please watch out for that.
And it's a Tuesday evening, so
I'm starving.
I'll be on as well.
I'm starving. It's hard.
Yeah, I'm ravenous. The hardest thing, honestly, was driving back from Lily's with this sat on the passenger chair.
Right.
Bottle of wine. Chianti, Morrison's, a tenner, clearly marked vegan on the back.
Great big yellow and green,
yeah.
Being vegan. So let's get that open. Let's get it poured. Who's? Oh,
Siobhan's book corner. Bless you so much for the super chat.
Siobhan, thank you, darling.
Evening, lads. Delighted I could make it. Siobhan will do, lol. I don't have to say Siobhan's book corner every time. Sorry.
Yes, I'm really excited about this. We've eaten at Lily's a couple of times. That's a good few times, haven't we?
Yeah.
Like before the world went mad and everyone was in lockdown. And we've been talking, in fact, just before the lockdown happened.
One second.
just before the lockdown happened, Lily's was on our list of places to contact and say, do you mind if we come and vlog?
Yes. And we'll still do that.
Absolutely.
At some point, because Lily's is such a beautiful place inside, and the staff are awesome, absolutely
Jason,
awesome.
do you want to look at the screen and I'll open it so that we all get a look at the same time?
Oh my. Oh my. Wow. Wow, that is a feast, isn't it?
Can you see that all right, guys?
So we got 158 in the house. If you want to just pop out the comments for a second, give the live a thumbs up, it would be hugely appreciated. We're going to take a second and we're going to go through what all this stuff is.
And can I say thank you to Lily's for the lovely gifts? Thank you.
Yes.
That you didn't need to do that. And we weren't doing it for that reason.
But thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All the same. Thank you so much. Very, very, very lovely of you. Jason, why don't you read out what's in the box?
I will. And thank you for the thumbs up, people. I've got this thing, aside from the fact that it helps us with YouTube, it also helps with my brain in terms of seeing the amount of people in the room and the amount of thumbs up. So let's tip that scale. Let's get that balance. So what have we got? We have chili paneer dry, stir-fried paneer, onions and peppers.
Now they make their own vegan paneer with soya milk.
Yes, the chef in-house makes their vegan paneer every day, fresh from soya milk. So we've got, stir-fried paneer, onions and peppers. We've got vegetable fried rice, stir-fried rice with cabbage and carrots. We've got vegetable hacker noodles. That's noodles, cabbage, carrots, baby corn and onions, all stir-fried.
Oh, beautiful.
We've got vegetable Manchurian dry, which is stir-fried vegetables dumplings served in an Indo-Chinese Manchurian sauce. And we've, of course, got a nice big stack of chips, all put together and drizzled with a Szechuan chili sauce. Enjoy. We will. Thank you. So there we go.
What I would like to do, because it would be ever so fabulous and classically mukbang.
Sorry, Rachel, no swapsies. So yes, thank you to everybody that is in the house. Poetic Beauty 7, thank you so much for the super chat.
There we go.
Nice.
We're turning into proper mukbangers. Look
Mukbang. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us, all of you. There's 166 in the house already, and we're only 8 minutes in.
Hiya.
Are you a bit jealous?
Who's just given us another super
I've just given them a shout out.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank you.
Poetic Beauty 7. Yes, lovely.
He betwixt you, you've bought us takeaway for us. Thank you. Jason, I can't wait much longer. I am so eager to try this vegan paneer, which is apparently made with soy milk.
Let's dive in. Let's just dive in. Let's go for it. Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
That almost made me cry.
Mmm.
Is that ridiculous?
Yeah, a little bit. But it's very good. Mmm.
Such a similar texture. Oh, the flavours are beautiful. Mm.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
Mm. It's been like 8 years since I've had paneer, and so the texture is so good.
It's really good. It's got a slight
so
squeaky.
Good.
Ever so slight squeaky to it as well, hasn't it?
Beautiful.
I'm going to pour
Well
some
done,
wine.
chef.
Well done indeed.
Well done, Lily chef.
This is awesome. In case I forget, whilst I'm stuffing my face, I will give a quick shout out to my delightful parents who nearly always tune into our lives and watch all of our stuff. Mum and Dad Brom, love yous to bits. And Auntie Pearl, Colin and Brett, if you're watching, good evening also. Love yous to bits as well.
Do you know what, honey? I'm going to need a little, I need to do what Rose does. Like a little bowl or a plate or something so I can get forkfuls to my face without wasting any. Because I live in Oldham, we don't do waste.
We don't do it. It is, Imran. Imran says that's a mountain of goodness right there. That paneer must be amazing, though I have to ask, what's for dessert? Well, let's just see how we handle this first. Do you know what I mean? There's a significant amount of food here. So, just a little...
One of our little side plates will do. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful.
Oh.
So, see, I wanted to get some of them. Some of the noodles.
Mm.
And I knew that it would be a kind of...
Hina M, I am literally drooling.
Some of this
it's gorgeous.
Fried rice. All the veggies so fresh and crisp. Beautiful, just beautiful. What's this bit again?
Mm. Oh, I'm guessing.
Oh my God, that smells incredible.
It's gorgeous. Mike UK. Funnily enough, I was asking them in the restaurant, you know, whether they thought this was, you know, suitable for 2 people, and they've said they've had 3 people go at it and be very satisfied. They've had 2, but equally they've had 1 person go at it and clear it and be very satisfied as well. So,
oh, can I do with Indian noodles the classic Eastern noodle slurp?
yes, these are the dumplings. These are the Manchurian dumplings. Yeah. Vegetable Manchurian dry, stir-fried vegetable dumplings served in an Indo-Chinese Manchurian sauce. The sauce on them is gorgeous. So how's everyone doing this evening? We're going to carry on stuffing us faces, but it's Veganuary. We've got new people and old people alike.
Beautiful.
Thank you for the thumbs up, by the way, everybody. Really appreciate it. I'm going to carry on. Oh, I need to pour us wine.
Pour us wine. Wonderful. And you just wait there, sir. I shall get your glass and do the same. Lovely. Thank you. This is every bit as good as I expected it to be, and far better than I had assumed.
There you go. I'm going to do this.
That paneer, guys, if you watch this from Lily's, years ago when we were just vegetarian, we used to go to a takeaway. I can't remember what it was called. We used to do paneer on naan bread with salad and sauce, and it was incredible. That on naan bread with salad and sauce. Oh, girl. I'm going to be calling a lot. Gorgeous. I haven't tried this yet, the dumpling.
Siobhan says, does anyone know... Oh, thank you for becoming a member, Jacqueline, of the channel. Welcome to TVG Producers.
And now you are a producer. How do you feel?
Amazing. Thank you so much. Siobhan asked a question about teespring sizes.
What? Oh my goodness, them dumplings.
Amazing. Lovely Les86, thank you so much for the super chat. You have been a bright spot during this last year. Thanks for all that you do. You have brought me so many smiles.
Oh, and you also, with that, because we always say, you guys, all of you, even you ones who never speak up, I know you're there. I know you watch. I know that you appreciate, and we love you all.
Yeah.
All.
We do.
You've helped us get through this lockdown.
Big time.
Majorly, like really majorly. And so cheers to all of you. Cheers to Veganuary. Cheers to Lily's for a bloody great takeaway deal. And here's to Veganuary 2021.
Yeah. All that.
Oh, and here's to a beautiful Chianti.
That's gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Not gonna lie. I think Lauren, thankfully, our lovely mod Braingirl, has already got to Siobhan's question. But it was about Teespring sizes. Does anyone know what way the sizes with Teespring run? Are they true to size? But I think Lauren's...
There is a size chart. If you access it on a desktop, there's a size chart and it tells you all the inches and everything. But classically, UK sizes, I'm a medium. Teespring, I'm a medium. So...
Oh,
crispy peppers. Probably one of my favourite vegetables. We've talked about that recently, haven't we? Whenever we've had them in salad. I love a crispy pepper.
Tom, I think you'll struggle, mate. Do you think they would deliver to Bristol? However, it has jogged my memory. For anybody that is obviously in the Greater Manchester area, well worth a trip, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes.
If you are in specifically the Chorlton neck of the woods, there is actually Lily's Deli that opened in November 2020. So relatively new, but we can 100% vouch for Lily's. If you're in the Chorlton area, Lily's Deli is well worth visiting, without a doubt. I guarantee it.
I want to go on. I don't live nowhere near. Right. I think a bit more of this food, Karen.
Yeah, I'm just kind of...
Well, I need it on my little plate.
I'm going from here to plate to mouth.
Noodles.
Oh.
A bit more of this lovely paneer and this lovely veg mix.
Frank, you're so right. Frank says, over 9k subs, you might hit the goal of 10k before the end of January, Jason.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
I had a little whimper in the car today on one of our vlogs that we were filming. I was like, help us, help us. It was a bit desperate, really, but I don't regret it. Yeah, got yourself a nice little plate there. Nice.
Got a little bit of everything. It's my second of such plates, and it shan't be my last. I'll tell you that for nothing. If you're watching and you're enjoying, there's about 50 of you that haven't given us a thumbs up. Or a thumbs down if you're not enjoying it, but don't sit and watch things you're not enjoying. Go and find something you like. Don't be daft. I'm worried about them when they do that.
I know.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, actually, Shan's just mentioned, I'm in Wales, we don't have a Lily's either, lol. Where's everyone from? Where is everybody hailing from this evening?
Oh, Bev started a lovely thread in that vegan group, which you'll find linked in every video from the last week or so on this point forward.
Siobhan has just upgraded membership.
Siobhan, you're a producer now. How do you feel, darling?
Special.
You have to get yourself, we can't afford to get you one. You have to get yourself a chair with producer on the back. When you watch us in your front room, you sit in your chair with producer on the back. You take notes. Then you email us and say, I didn't like the way you said this, Paul. And I'll email you back and say, shush you.
Dublin, Herefordshire, Brighton, Lincolnshire. Wow. Wow, the chat's quick tonight. I'm going to scroll back up because it's so quick. Robinson Theory, New York City.
Wow.
Thumbs up. South Wales, Leanne, of course. Delightful lady. And another one of our amazing mods. All our mods are amazing. Leanne, Braingirl, Kelly, you're all great. Julie, hi from Spain. Mark from Harrogate. Let's scroll back up. Aljax, Ormskirk outside of Liverpool.
Oh, I know Ormskirk.
Ormskirk. Great Harwood near Blackburn. Chrissy Canvas Art. That's a fair point, Andrew. Very fair point.
These are my favourite kind of chips, you know, when it comes to takeaway chips. Fries like, but not like, you know, some takeaways were the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
I like to taste a potato meat.
Mm.
Every one of these dishes, including the chit, it's perfect. It's the perfect takeaway box. You can just imagine sitting with your other half, watching a movie, 2 forks, bottle of wine, or I don't know if you're into stereotypes, baby sham for you, beer for him.
All of that. Perpetually annoyed. Wisconsin, notice me at those vegan guys. We've noticed you, perpetually annoyed. We always notice you.
What number were you today? 24?
Unbelievable.
I liked and I loved your comment, yeah, as I always will. But I had no response for you. Because I've been disappointed in you this year.
Well, it's been said.
Hey, you've set yourself the bar. Now, bloody, you know, get up there. Or I'm coming over to Wisconsin. And I'll point at a cup like this and say, could have been yours, but it's not. And I'll walk off and I'll go to Starbucks and have a coffee. And you'll be able to know about it.
So you've started now. Millie Topless asks, what's your favourite supermarket to shop vegan?
Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's. Hands down. Well, no, not hands down, but Sainsbury's. Yeah.
Sainsbury's. And Wing Yip. Loving Wing Yip. We've filmed another vlog there today. You'll see it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Fabulous vlog. Love that place. Love it. Just love it.
I'm having a piece of this paneer. Some of this.
All of this is to die for.
So
Isn't
good.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful food.
Oh. I wish you could join us right here around the table. But this is as good as it's going to get for now.
However, if vegan campout's on this year, we've already got us tickets. And if you meet me, you better hug me. Because I like an hug.
We'll have all had our vaccines by then, hopefully.
And if I cry, just let me cry. I cry a lot.
Imogen. Hi from Shrewsbury. Not long subbed to your channel and started my vegan journey on January the 2nd. Love your channel. It's so wholesome and happy and brings a smile to my day, kids. Thank you, Imogen. Thank you for the lovely words. And we're glad. We're glad to do that. It's what we want to do. Definitely. This may be the most people we've had for a mukbang in the house.
I think it is.
184. Thank you all for joining us.
No, really, though. Thank you. Cheers to you, my darlings. Happy 2021. Hope your own veganuary journey, if you're on it, is going well.
Yes. Sandra, Prestatyn, North Wales. Lovely. I think I've just missed Hench. I think Hench is in the house.
Hench is in the house. Every time I look around.
Every time I look around. Hench is in the house. He is, yes. Thanks for joining us, Hench. Awesome fella. Oh, thanks for commenting, Sam. I'm going to stuff my face a little bit more and then I'm going to read Sam's comment.
Oh, we better hurry up because it's moving. This is such a nice treat, especially because we've got budget and very much hopefully plant-based week coming next week.
Starting Monday, yeah.
From Monday morning. It's nice to have a treat now and be like, okay, I'm ready for that.
Oh, that Chianti's beautiful. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's too nice.
We are not, we've said this before on many vlogs, we are not by any means wine connoisseurs. We drink cheap wine. But spending a few quid extra on a bottle of wine is a treat now and again. We're not experts, but
it does a girl good.
That's noticeable.
It does a girl good.
Sam D, I don't normally chat in these things, but hi, the food looks good, but I doubt I could eat it. I'm one of the annoying people with dietary requirements. Well, that is a shame. I'm also one of those people that's quite annoying, but for different reasons, because I am what some people refer to as genetically blessed. So I could eat all of this.
And not for a pound, no. Not an ounce. Me, I want to walk past the cake aisle. I've gained 4 pounds.
Oh, us 3 vegans. Just become welcome to TVG Producers. It's thick and fast tonight. Are we going to hit 200?
Thank you, Linda, Ian, and Harad. And I'm really looking forward to chatting to you on Tuesday night. Well, we're both that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Well, me and Harad have got a lot in common. You know, we've both come from TV and then started on YouTube. Oh, I've done a lot of TV, mate. In the 70s. I was a kid.
So good. So good. You know what else is great about this as well?
What?
And I can already tell because we're halfway through the meal. It's not heavy.
No.
It's not heavy, is it?
No. It's beautiful. I'm thoroughly enjoying every single mouthful of it. It's just gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's such a treat. And who don't like a treat? We need, you need a treat now and again. In this day and age, with coronavirus running all over the place, Trump starting wars in America, stuff going wrong over here. I hate it. I'm gonna eat.
It's true.
I don't know who she was, but she's welcome back anytime I like her.
Oh, nice. That's nice to hear, Angela, because we think so too. Angela says, that vegan group are so thoughtful. Your comments were much appreciated. So it's somebody, Angela, enjoying that vegan group there. Oh, Cher. Bless you. Thank you for the super chat.
Oh, Cher, thank you, darling.
You're amazing as well. Yeah. Thick and fast.
If you're watching this right now, you're amazing. If you hate me, you're amazing. I don't like you, but you're still amazing. You're just picking at it, aren't you? I keep treating myself to platefuls. Just a little plateful. I'll tell you what, get on there. There we go. See how better. See how that works much better there.
Oh, I'm so glad I saw that. Sometimes we do miss comments because they're questions, comments, suggestions. It's thick and fast.
Oh, we will get to the questions bit, by the way, after we've eaten.
We always do a bit of a Q&A, don't we?
Always.
And we're always open to answering questions on the fly as well, if we see them. 195 in the house. Amazing.
That is amazing.
Robert,
thank you so much, everybody.
Robert said...
Another little plate. A dumpling.
Got a
couple of dumplings.
Jimmy trying to escape there.
Noodles, fried rice, chips. Oh, shall I have 2 bits of paneer? That'd be rude.
If the Americans, by the way, in fact, anybody outside of the UK that's tuned in to watch, this is not typical Northern.
No, I tend to do Yorkshire a lot. I'm a big fan of...
You twist and contort regional slang.
I do not. I'm a big fan of Yorkshire because I'm a big fan of the Railway Children. Can't stand them, man.
I hate them, man. Robert says, great videos. First seen you, Vegan Queens, at Stockport Pride.
Oh.
Wonderful videos. Keep them up. Stay safe. Kiss, kiss.
Oh,
Thank you, Robert.
You stay safe too, darling. Jem and I will be back in Stockport one day. You watch. She's got new teeth. She's got to pay for them somehow.
Oh, wow, Julie. Nice one. Julie says, been doing vaccine clinic all day today, so got vegan burritos from the takeaway on way home. Back to whole food from tomorrow. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Good on you.
Bless you.
Believe it or not, here's a bit of random information for you whilst we're on the subject of vaccines.
It is rather random.
Last Tuesday morning, I only found out Monday, I was trained up to do the rapid COVID test, the 15-minute test, which is a little bit like a pregnancy test. So I'm not going to be testing people, but I am going to be training others in how to do the rapid COVID test. So there you go. Random for you.
I would like a bit more.
You just slow yourself down.
It's so nice though. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, this. If you see this...
you go on, Joanne. You do what you got to do.
If you see this Chianti in Morrison's...
I'm sure it's available in other places as well.
Yeah, it's called Freixenet.
What accent was that?
Freixenet.
Sounded German.
Freixenet. Well, the X would be a Z sound, wouldn't it? As a rule. Wouldn't it?
I'm going to look. I'm just going to look. You're probably right. Italy. Tuscany.
That's where Chianti's from.
Oh, and it's a 2018 as well.
All right, so, you know.
Oh, spelt.
I'll bring the plate up here.
Natalie. Jose from the Dominican Republic, but live in the USA. Awesome. It's, yeah, Shine, it's Italian. Natalie says, how do you rate Aldi's new vegan range? That's a good question.
The stuff that's gone in for Veganuary only, do you mean? Or the stuff that we showed in our recent Aldi vlog? That stuff's great. The day after, all the Veganuary stuff went in. Well, I'm never pleased about that because it's gone after a month. And if it's helped people transition and then it's gone. I've emailed them. I'm waiting for a response.
Oh,
this is just all so good.
Could you?
Very beautifully spiced. Nothing's kicking my ass. But there's a lovely spice feel on the tongue and the layers of flavour. If you're into Indian food and you know the layers of flavour anyway, they come through and everything's uniquely flavoured. Everything.
Could you pick a favourite component?
See, this shows what a meat alternative addict I am, because the dumplings and the paneer are like, have blown my mind.
Yeah, the dumplings and the paneer are absolutely stunning.
Even
but I think
these are not a meat alternative. I see them as one, and they bite as one.
Siobhan, just tucking baby into bed would make her day if you gave baby Katie a shout out, please.
Oh, baby Katie.
Night, baby Katie. Good night.
Night, sweetheart. Lots of love.
Hope we didn't miss that one. It's not too far up in the chat. I think Mike UK is planning on the basis of this alone. I don't know how local Mike is, but I think he's going for this. I think he said he's going for this next week. It was $22.95, Mike. $22.95.
Worth every penny. Because when you think about it, well, break the dishes down. Each of these is a $5. The chips are $2.95.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fair, isn't it?
But that's what because when you go to a takeaway, you're like, well, I'll have one of them. If there's a few of you, one of that, two of that, one of that, you know. This is all done for you in your box. What?
Siobhan. Thanks, guys. She blew a kiss back.
Oh.
Thank you. Jose, I think it's Jose the vegan, or I may be pronouncing that wrong because there isn't a little thingy above the E. I think you guys have it so good with available vegan meals.
Mm.
I think you're right. You know, one of the things we've mentioned a couple of times through doing this, we've realised we really are very lucky. And also, I think that England are quite far ahead in the game compared to other countries.
I think I commented before. You've just done a shopping vlog in Canada, am I right?
Jose,
do you ever watch Cheap Lazy Vegan and The Real Vegan? I love those girls so much. Because they both live in Canada. The Real Vegan does shopping vlogs, really good ones.
Excuse me. I don't know what you're talking about, Tom.
What?
We've smashed this. There's only about, what is it? About a quarter of it left? Ish. Yeah, Tom's saying he didn't think we made a dent in it. Guys, I said 5 minutes ago that pile of food doesn't appear to be getting any smaller. It still doesn't look like you've made a dent in it. It's going down.
It's because we keep moving it around so it looks, you know. We've eaten loads.
Yeah, and also I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well. I don't want to miss too much if I can help it.
So, let me tell you about my game. I'll be quick. I've got a level 3 house now. Level 3 workbench. And a level 3 assembly area. I can't get any higher than this. I've done all I can.
Have you told people what game it is you're actually playing?
My time at Porsche. All the things I've built for that town. A crane, you know, for harbour. A lighthouse, source photo, smash out rocks. 2 lifts. An entire bus service. A mining operation. You think on when you judge me. I build stuff. See now look. Now look. When I scrape all the remaining noodles into a plate. My mouth. Gone.
Been console gamers for a long time, but for the last few years, PC predominantly.
Yeah, Steam, Epic Games.
Epic Games Store was
Origin.
A blessing over Christmas. Getting on Epic Games Store, lots of freebies over the festive period. Amazing. I nearly just.
Oh, thank you, JJ, so much.
Choked on a bit of rice. Yes, thank you for the
You don't have to thank us for doing it live. We love them. We love them. That's why we do them. And because a lot of you have said, you don't know what your vlogs mean to me. This is me saying, I do.
Yeah.
Thank you. I do. I fully know. You don't know what you saying that means to me.
Means now to me.
Could I have a bit more wine, please? I'm very dry.
Sorry, I'm caught up in the chat. 209 in the house.
Thanks, guys. If you could give us a thumbs up, that would be awesome. And other people will see us. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, well, it's kind of a special occasion this evening because it's only a special occasion in the sense that this is the second takeaway we've had in about a year.
12 months.
At least. The last one was Zad's.
And we vlogged it.
And we vlogged it, yeah.
But not live.
I'm so glad.
This is the first time we've ever done a takeaway mukbang. Isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I think so, yeah. Angela, you've not missed anything. We're still making our way through this delightful grub.
When this is all over, in the first comment in the description down there, I'll put the link to Lily's, so that if you're in the Greater Manchester area, take a look, guys. But this is well worth getting. Honestly, it would do 3 easy.
It would do 3, yeah.
But I could finish this easy now, between us.
Yeah, well, we will.
Lily's, once again, thank you for just an amazing box. Really good box. I can't get over that vegan paneer.
Brilliant idea. You know what they say? With all this silly going on in the world, these businesses struggling to survive, but not only struggling to survive, struggling because they're not allowed and not able to do what they love to do. They said at Lily's, we're missing our customers. We're missing our customers. You know, the ambience, the environment, people chatting, that all of that is so important to us all.
I miss that so much.
Yeah. So happy that we can support.
You forget how much you miss the things that you've cited as annoyances. The woman sat in front of you on the bus with the loud and obnoxious toddler who won't shut up. There's a part of me that misses that now. I'd want to miss it for a minute, and then I'd think, deal with your child, missus.
I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean, though? I still think back. I wrote a piece about it on Facebook when all this started, about the woman in Sainsbury's, and how she really, really got to me. Because in a normal world, I would have offered her a hug.
Yeah.
But yeah, I miss people. I miss those idle conversations at the bus stop about the weather. You know, random stuff. Random.
Imogen says, going to have to tell my sister about that game simply because she's called Portia. And Alice says, if you have a Nintendo Switch, it would be amazing to play Animal Crossing with you. Animal Crossing is in the same league as Portia, My Time in Portia. It's just that it's online, isn't it?
Yeah, but I've always thought Animal Crossing was a bit not like Portia. Because Portia is an RPG. You fight things and there are bosses.
Right, I'm with you.
And you have to level up, and that's what I like about RPGs.
I think Animal Crossing's similar.
Is it?
I think it's similar to My Time in Portia. It's very similar in a lot of ways. I don't know if you've got like actual enemies that you've got to like fight and stuff.
I'll give you a clue. My gaming style, my 3 favourite games of all time: Final Fantasy VII Original, Omicron, would I?
What?
I was just thinking about other kind of RPGs that... No, Skyrim. Yeah, Skyrim, which I completed twice.
There you go. Was one... First time you completed it, the original, and the second time you'd done that, you had like that expansion thing.
Yeah, but it was only cosmetic.
Yeah.
It was like more leafy and more green everywhere, and the water was more
watery,
realistic. And there was a house near the river that was yours.
Right. Nice.
But Portia, I've really enjoyed. It's just enough cartoony that I don't mind, while still having the kind of RPG elements.
Yeah.
Whereas Stranded Deep, the graphics are beautiful, man. Beautiful. Those islands, the sea, the coral, the creatures, incredible.
Yeah. We've got a above average, but not superb by any standards, gaming PC. It's adequate. It's good. It does the job.
It's 5-year-old.
But it looks great on there. So I imagine with a really high NPC, it would look even better. Karen says, love you guys. Can you say hi to Heather and Kate, who introduced you two to me? And I'm so thankful.
Are they there? Heather and Kate, are you there?
Are you there?
Thank you very much for telling her about us. We really appreciate it.
Hello.
Hello, Heather. Hello, Kate.
And hello, Karen. Thank you for the comment. Chris and Will say, Animal Crossing is about island development and crafting mostly, no combat.
Yeah.
Need a bit of some extra in there, me, myself. And also, I like games, myself personally, I like games that graphically are as realistic as possible. I like games where you're immersed in a sense of realism or, you know, in terms of my escapism. That's not to say I don't play games that are cartoony type style. But, yeah, Stranded Deep's awesome. Free game, loving it. Should I tell people what I said to you in the car on the way back?
Do it. I've been letting him play it an awful lot, though. I mean, sometimes he comes home from work, puts it on, breaks for tea while we watch a couple of YouTube videos, dinner, then puts it back on till about midnight. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. Well, you must listen to me. Build that.
Actually, it's really handy to have Paul. I'll stop talking about this soon. We'll stop talking about gaming and we'll move on to something else. But with Stranded Deep, there are no objectives. There's nothing popping up saying do this, do that, do the other. It's simply just about surviving. So it's actually good to have Paul sat at the side of me sometimes because it's like having a manual or a diary to remind me of what different projects I need to be working on and doing. So yeah, there you go. Oh, Tom's just started playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's set in Kefalonia. Oh my goodness.
Really?
Amazing.
Oh, that might upset me.
I've just, it's not long since I played Assassin's Creed. Which one was it? The one set in London. Mm-hmm. Not long since I played that and I wanted a break.
The main character was so cute.
From Assassin's Creed.
Actually, him and his sister. Incredibly cute, pair of them, but especially him. Love that outfit. Love that old Victorian look. Hats and velvet coats and love it. Love it. He looked great.
I'd love to dress like that every day. Every day.
I would like a little bit more wine because I'm going to finish this.
Oh, Mike, I've heard The Forest is a good survival game. That's in my wish list on Steam.
Is that the one that's full price at the moment?
I don't think it's mega expensive.
Oh, only one piece left.
20 quid or something.
How many have you had?
I have no idea. Genuinely. Oh, Ellie. Ellie says, you guys have brightened my evening. Thank you. Well, thank you for the lovely comments.
Thank you for joining us as well.
Jamie says, have you tried any of the food you got from Morrison's yet?
Well, I went today. Bloody hell, lad.
Yeah, we needed to, leave a little bit of space in our bellies for this.
We literally went there today, this morning.
Maybe Jamie's not seen the Morrison's vlog that we've uploaded today. Maybe Jamie's talking about our previous Morrison's vlog. We didn't get that much last time we went to Morrison's, though, did we? I don't remember getting much. Sharon's playing Demon Souls on the PS5. It's amazing. Lily is kind of timid in games, so I try to avoid combat all of the time. Sometimes I fall in games like Civilization. I get that, yeah.
Yours.
Thank you.
I knew we'd finish it.
Perpetually annoyed, yeah.
What?
I'm so hungry now whilst watching this. We always suggest with our cook-along in the kitchen on a Sunday and our mukbangs, we always suggest, even if you've eaten, it's worth having some nibbles on the side, just in case. 228 in the house and 213 likes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Happy days.
YouTube. Sometimes you restore my faith in humanity.
Now, YouTube robots.
Some of you.
YouTube robots, pay attention. See all these people with a thumbs up on our content. 10k, end of January. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry. I will just say the last little thing I will say on the whole gaming thing, prompted by Joanna. Joanna has said, "You're giving me the idea to get into gaming." I would say I've been playing computer games since the age of 6. Yeah, delightful. And all the science and evidence is there in terms of the cognitive benefit and the stress relief benefit. But I would say if you're a bit dubious or you're a bit unsure, dip your toe in the water and have a go. There's some wonderful things, and also there's a lot of stuff that doesn't have to cost you a penny. There's loads of free stuff out there.
It all depends on what you play.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I found that RPGs, where I'm inevitably a good person, fighting evil, or doing good for other people, I love them.
Yeah.
I love them. They give me a real sense of calm. Example, I'm going to be really honest. One of the mornings I didn't vlog this week, I woke up, we had our breakfast. We always have pretty much the same thing every morning. I'll be getting back into porridge soon, but it's been a crumpet, half sliced toast with jam, some fresh berries, blueberries and raspberries or blueberries and blackberries. Always fruit in the morning.
Nice one, Jamie.
We had a beautiful breakfast. Jason went off to work. That's always a downer because, you know, he's gone for the day. I put on YouTube. There was confirmation that there was audio recording of people in America chanting hang Pence.
Yeah.
And the video of all that was going on over there. And then I looked at an article in the Manchester Evening News about, which is the local paper, about the coronavirus. And lots of people, still to this day, masks don't work, lockdowns don't work, this is all fake. And I'm just like, what is going on with humanity?
We're broken.
So I went to Porsche, which starts with beautiful piano music, and I wake up in a house that I've designed, and I build things for people, and I run around, and it's beautiful, and there's a river and a waterfall, and there are ruins I can go and mine in, and it's just, it takes me away from all that stuff before it has a chance to really hurt me, because it does have a chance to really hurt me. I don't let it, because I have those. It's not always gaming. Sometimes it's writing or watching
music.
A movie I love or listening to some music. Barbra Streisand does it for me every time. I adore her. I have to be careful. Honestly, I've become so sensitive these days. Barbra Streisand songs that remind me of when I was younger and really happy and had so much potential break me.
Yeah. That's it. And tied in with that, Joanna, RPG is role-playing game, and Jack's Cynic says, I'm aware to get the SNES out the loft now. Yeah.
Yeah, I love gaming. For me, I was a late gamer, actually. Somebody lent me Sega Mega Drive years ago, early 90s, with Sonic, and I liked that. But then it wasn't until I met Jason at college and he brought his PlayStation into me with Wipeout 2097 and
Die Hard.
Bloody Die
The light gun. Die Hard with the light gun.
Game of the liquor.
Oh, I want to play Die Hard on the PlayStation now with the light gun.
But even then I was like, oh, fun, nah, you know.
And then
I got Final Fantasy 7. And it blew my mind. And it changed my world. And it was, for the first time, I felt like I was taking part in a movie. Do you know what I mean? I was controlling what was happening in a movie.
Yeah.
That's how I see gaming. Anyway,
Good.
sorry.
Anywho.
I know. A lot of talk about gaming.
All right, it's all good.
It's very important to us both.
We've still got 208 in the house, so people can't have been that upset about a gaming conversation.
We've eaten everything.
Oh, yes. Lily's. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And I'm comfortably full, but I'm full. Every single mouthful of that was gorgeous. Absolutely. It's bits.
Don't leave bits.
It's so dramatic.
Oh, just a nice little tingle on the tongue as well. Lovely.
Loved every mouthful of that, Lilies. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Really, really good.
And thank you for the treats. We did pay for the meal, by the way.
Yeah.
We're not like being paid to
yeah, not sponsored.
promote. This was our decision to have this. And I'm bloody glad.
Yeah.
Really glad, because it was stellar.
Yeah.
Should we shift all the schnuggins?
Well, you shift that and... But yeah, you shift that and I'll grab this and this. Ready? There we go.
Now, what we could do is what we normally do, I think, is take that off there now, put it down there, and switch it up a bit. Yeah?
Yeah. There we go. Oh, I've got a little bit of rice here that I left behind.
So I apologise if you've come to see a mukbang. It's over. It's done. We've eaten.
The eating part of the live stream is done and dusted.
We've eaten every scrap and it was utterly delicious.
Highly, highly recommend.
Piece of rice.
Not just that box, but just anything really from Lily's. When I walked in there, there was so much stuff, so much beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Let me, because I opened this bag she gave. They sell all these in Lily's, don't they? Can you see within that bag?
Oh yes, we got special treats. Whoa!
Can you see within there? Look at it all. And beautiful celebration sweets as well.
Just laughing at Angie. Angie says, I used to have a wee fit. Scales kept saying out when I stood on them. Nice. Clara, I don't know what's for dessert. We may not even have dessert, to be honest, because we're both very, very much sated for the time being. But I am going to have a little bit more of this beautiful Chianti.
We did buy ourselves these today from Morrison's.
Yeah.
Good, free from Spanish lemon cheesecake. Delicious. Because the last ones we got on some stupid bloody health kick. Like 2 days after I bought them, and by the time I got round to having them, they'd gone off. What we're annoyed. I throw them away. Save the glass jars. I've got about 20 of them. I don't know when you use them for, but apparently, get this. I heard this recently. The lid off a tub of Pringles fits on one of those glass ramekins you get from Go perfectly. So if you fancy making yourself a little avocado chocolate mousse or something nice, maybe ferment Gerb Devoe's whole food plant-based dessert cookbook. Oh, it's got two now. Savoury stuff and sweet stuff. Check it out. Very good.
Natalie, are you going to do a Drag Race UK season 2? There is a vegan queen on there. Yes, we watched the first episode the other night, didn't we?
Oh, you mean are the vegan queens going to review it like we did the first season? No, because we can't be together, and it's hard enough.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, when we do Ladies of Lockdown, which is coming back a week on Monday, we're filming. So I'm not sure when it will be up, but it will be back. We'll probably talk about the first couple of episodes. Yeah, it's much better than the American season. Again, just diversity of people.
I believe so, yeah.
Diversity of characters.
Some might say we could be biased with us being UK, English, but I think we can put the bias to one side and just evaluate it for what it is. The diversity of the queens in the UK version of the show is fabulous and should be celebrated.
There we go.
And
look,
the vegan metalhead is referencing quite an old YouTube video, I think, with Darth Vader shoveling snow whilst playing flaming bagpipes on a unicycle. Yeah, I think I saw that quite some time ago. It's a classic, though. It's a classic. So it's about this time. Have I just gone? I didn't go that far down. That's where we were. There. Oh, Angela. Yes. Do you want to read that one?
Oh no. Oh no. I've only even it from. It's awful when you've got to want these out. But my partial's good. It's just that, as I mentioned in a recent video, I have bruxism. I clench and grind, and it loosens the teeth. Tiny food fragments get trapped up there. Sometimes I get gum infections, and I've had one. But I thought the denture had caused it. I was like, oh, it's causing me irritation. Stopped wearing it for a few days, and then I was like, oh no, it was my old friend who visits me once a year. So I've had a terrible journey with my teeth. I really have, and I hate the fact that I have to wear a denture. I do. I'm going to be honest and say that. I'll get used to it. But yeah, it's a bugger you only get 2 sets, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It really is. I'm astonished that over the years, both of us, but I'm astonished that over the years, the amount of damage that my head has taken. I'm quite astonished that I've managed to actually keep my teeth, because my head has took a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
And I don't want any jokes or any funny comments about what my head looks like, or anything to do with head for that matter. But it's took a lot of abuse, my brain and my head over the years. And I'm very lucky to still have reasonably good teeth.
Well, you had a very severe brain injury from an unhelmeted push bike ride going way too fast.
Yeah.
And ended up with a bleed on the brain and blue lighted to hospital many miles away that I had to go to every day because it was push and go at the start.
Touch and go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one.
Curvy Vegan says, you still look great without your denture, Paul.
Thanks, love.
And I Love Bird says, Paul, apparently there's Botox you get in your jaw for bruxism. Interesting. Thank you for that.
It's not vegan though, is it, as a rule, Botox?
I didn't see that, Tom. Did you see Price Prick and Victorian throwback Jacob Rees-Mogg this week saying that the fish that are rotting due to Brexit are better and happier because now they are British? Tosser.
He really is a wank pot, isn't he? But
Tom, you're true. You're so true.
Like most of them. But hey, we've let this happen. Been saying that about Trump. America let that happen. America supported that for 4 years. I know at least half of you didn't. Trump and here, they voted for him. They voted for that shower.
Yeah, because
Jacob Rees.
Yeah, because like a lot of politics, without, I don't want to get too deep and heavy on this tonight because we've had such a lovely meal and such a positive conversation over the last hour or so. I don't want to go into the last part of the live doom and gloom. I will say this. Politicians have always relied for many, many years on the ability to lie and manipulate people. And in the situation with regard to Brexit, anybody with half a brain knows it was sold on a lie. It's been proven that it was sold on a lie. And unfortunately, we've so far gone now, we've got no way of getting back. That's it. It's a done deal. And it's horrible. It really is horrible.
I've cried so much over the last 12 months about so many things, about not being able to go to Catalonia, about Brexit going through, about Trump, about what he's done to America, about COVID, about people dying, about animals, about the forests, about the climate, about the bloody ice caps. And it's you get to a point where you're like, I mean, this is why we're doing a YouTube channel. I don't think you should ever avoid talking about politics necessarily, because it controls everything. Everything is touched by or controlled by politics. And if you want to talk about life, you have to include politics.
Yeah.
It's turning a blind eye to it, and people say, no, I can't be asked for politics, I don't want to. It's that's the problem. It's like, no, it will affect you no matter what, so you have to be. You have to be.
The difficulty,
and you've got to stand up and be counted when you're against it.
Well, you should be, yeah, you should. But again, I think a lot of the time, politicians and people in power are reliant on the fact that a lot of people will become really disheartened, disconnected, switched off from it, because they feel like they can't make a difference. So they'll switch off. They'll switch off for a few years, and then they'll come back in all riled up and angry because they've been given a tagline that they can latch onto, like 350 million for the NHS.
Make America great again. Get Brexit done. Make America great again. Get Brexit done.
Yeah, I think Jacob Rees-Mogg is Tom Hemmings, Tom and Victoria's local MP. So yeah,
he's a dick.
He won't door knock he won't door knock at election time anymore. Long story. Excellent, Tom. I would love to hear that story sometime, perhaps in a private chat or a message, or even just a bullet point of what went down would be appreciated. Thank you very much, good sir.
Random thing to mention, but still I will. There's a series on Netflix called Virgin River, and it's really lovely.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, we're just about to start season 2.
Yeah,
it's about a practice nurse who has to get away from the city.
Yeah,
and her memory. And she answers an ad for a practice nurse to join this doctor's surgery in Virgin River, which is out in the sticks. It's a little town in America. And she goes, and the characters are wonderfully diverse. Some of them are really annoying, and some of them have got really dark backstories that you weren't expecting. And there's the element of, which is from gaming, where you see something run down and then you press a few buttons, or you watch another couple of episodes, and then suddenly it's beautiful. It's a little cabin, and it's so nice.
It is. It's really good. It's a really good series.
It's well cast, isn't it?
It's very well cast. It's very well written. The cinematography and the location is stunning. Beautiful. The music is beautiful. A lot of it is kind of very acoustic-y, guitar-y. To be honest, actually, some of the music is similar to quite a bit of the music we use in a lot of our vlogs. So there's probably like a subconscious connection there somewhere. Yeah. It's a beautiful little series, and we're just about to start series 2, aren't we? Yeah. Wonderful. Chris and Will, I highlighted this because I thought it was a nice little thing. Spoke to a friend today who was feeling overwhelmed with the entirety of everything, linking to what we were chatting about before. I said to her, sometimes it's best to peep at the world through your fingers.
Absolutely, and it is, and I think escapism is crucially important, as long as it doesn't become a constant thing,
Yes.
because that can be just as damaging as forcing yourself to face things too much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, escapism, be like Jason said before, music, a book, talking to a friend, playing a game, watching a few of your favourite old movies, you know, just spending some time outdoors, whatever you need to do to escape from it all now and again is crucial. It's food for the soul, and it's so important.
Yeah, big time, big time. Lisa, we haven't got round to watching Hamilton the musical yet, but we have got Disney Plus for another 5 months.
Yeah.
So we will get around to
there's
watching
a new
it.
Marvel series on Disney.
Yeah.
It's
not the Marvel Youth one, is it, with the kids?
No. It's a really strange one. Dana Vision.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah.
I've not heard of that.
Ed from The Abyss is in it. I'm sure that's him.
Oh, Ed Harris.
Yeah, I think that's him playing the male character. But apparently it's very off the wall for Marvel. It's quite off the wall.
Right.
As soon as you put Netflix on now, that's the first thing there.
Well, I read while we're on the subject.
As soon as you put Amazon on now.
Yeah. While we're on the subject of Marvel, I remember reading somewhere the other day that Deadpool 3, which is confirmed, is going to be the highest rated, adult rated film, Marvel film ever.
As in, it's going to be an adult movie.
It's got the highest age certificate that you can have.
Good.
So
that's what I love about Deadpool. Filth.
He's so good.
So good.
There was no one else that could play that part than Ryan Reynolds. And the fact that the launching of the Deadpool movie was done by a leaked bit of footage of that motorway scene with Deadpool on the bridge, in the car, causing carnage. That was the first thing we ever saw of Deadpool, and we were like, that is it. That has just smashed the entire Marvel genre out of the window.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely amazing. On
a separate note, Sherry Slater says, I want to know why...
You missed this super chat.
Oh, I may have done. Oh!
Can we have a shout out for the 24-hour stream that's raising funds for Dean Farm Trust? It's an amazing sanctuary doing amazing work. Yes, we've already linked to it. We've already linked to Michelle's video all about it. And when we finish, we'll be pointing out to whoever's on then.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, thank you very much for the super chat.
Gawain?
Yeah,
Gawain?
We mentioned it in yesterday's video and linked to Michelle's video announcing it. But it is what said right there. There's a 24-hour stream, like a relay stream, that's going on right now until tomorrow morning, I believe.
I guess so. 24 hours.
I think it started at midday today, or half 11 today, and it's going until half 11 tomorrow. And it's just one live stream after the other. So yeah,
check it out if you feel like you'd like to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry Slater, going back to what I was saying, I want to know why where you live you have so many different companies, vegan products in here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We only have maybe 5 or 6 companies. By the way, I really like watching you.
Thank you very much. A lot of our American friends say exactly the same, that there just isn't the choice.
American and Canadian.
Yeah. Well,
not so much in Canadian.
No, not so much. Canadian.
Is it Canada that have got Wegmans?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm sure Lisa the Vegan has mentioned Wegmans, or is it?
There's so many good vegan food outlets in Canada, and it's a shame that there aren't, because America's bigger. You would think that there would be more of a choice, wouldn't you? But I mean, I know Aldi has some things in America, because but I suppose again it depends on where you are. I see what's she called? I can never remember Noah Craig's mum's name.
Oh, I can't now, and I feel dead bad about it
I
because she's
know,
lovely.
she is lovely anyway. She does shopping vlogs in Aldi. She usually finds quite a few bits. I know that Walmart has a few bits in now as well.
Yeah. But
Whether
what
that's a place you would ever go, but because I know some people in America do avoid Walmart.
Yeah,
I think they consider it like Aldi's seen over here, or used to be.
Right. Okay.
Maybe Lidl is seen that way now.
Right.
And maybe even farm foods. People are very funny and classy and judgmental about, oh, well, I don't shop there. I'll shop anywhere. Cheap vegan food. As long as it don't kill us.
So, it's about that time where we dedicate, before we wrap up the live, we've obviously been answering questions on the go, but we're going to finish this bottle of Chianti and we're going to spend maybe 10 or 15 minutes answering any questions you might have.
About whatever.
Before we get to the point.
Our relationship, Veganuary,
Yeah.
veganism,
Health,
you,
gaming, music,
this colour on this wall.
films. Please don't ask us about the colour on the wall. I've wanted to change it for so long, but I just can't be bothered. That's the truth of it right now. But yeah, 10, 15 minutes. Any questions you might want to throw at us, anything we might have missed in the chat because it's been thick and fast. You wonderful people, 241 thumbs up on this live stream tonight.
Which is fabulous.
Bless yous all. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon, Mike, but I'll come straight to you because you've come in with a question there straight away. When we get in the unicorn vlog, looked on the website today, it looks great.
Yeah.
Unicorn's amazing.
We used to shop at Unicorn regularly.
Yeah.
And never particularly thought about vlogging there because it's quite an intimate shopping experience.
And it's very small. Yeah. Well, intimate, small.
That's what I mean. It's very, and there's usually quite a lot of people in there, so you don't want to be intrusive and in people's spaces. But when the world gets back to normal, we will contact them and see if that's a possibility. However, it would only be handy to people who live local to us, and we're a channel about trying to reach as many people as possible, particularly during Veganuary.
Yeah.
Almost everyone can access a Tesco's, a Sainsbury's, an Asda, an Aldi,
Morrison's,
one of the supermarkets, which is why we try to focus on them. And as you'll see in our Wingate vlog tomorrow, we say, you might not have a Wingate, although there are 3, Birmingham, London, Manchester. But if you type in your area, Chinese supermarket, you probably find something similar in your area. So we try to be, however, we said we will do unicorn and we'll say that people should look for their own local independent grocer. Yeah,
not that dissimilar, to be honest, to what we've done this evening with Lily's. I mean, not everybody has necessarily got a Lily's near them, obviously, but maybe it'll inspire some people to go to their local takeaway and say, I watched these guys on YouTube. They got food from this restaurant called Lily's. Lily's are a brilliant example to other restaurants and takeaways as to how it can be done. The pizza takeaway menu, they've got all the pizzas listed at the bottom of the menu. It says all of our pizzas can be veganized.
It's a vegetarian place anyway.
Yeah.
So,
but still.
Oh no, awesome. Absolutely. I'm not. That wasn't a dismissive statement.
Yeah.
That was just clarity.
Yeah. Fluorescent Bubblegum says, not a question, but Paul, your mum is such a darling, lovely lady. Kiss.
She's all right, isn't she? I take very much after my mother. In fact, I am. If you put my mum and dad in a mixing pot with a drag queen and a right gay slag from you'd get me.
Oh, dear me. Will and Chris, thank you so much. Thank you. In honour of the black hole that Discovery has left.
It really has.
It's left a bit of a black hole, I'm not going to lie. I'm really hoping that the second season of Picard is looming on the horizon somewhere. I've heard rumours of Whoopi Goldberg making a return, all kinds of exciting stuff.
I don't think I've ever enjoyed a season of any Star Trek as much as I have season 3 of Discovery. every episode, reached in, grabbed my heart, and kept hold of it until the credits went up. Every single episode. Sometimes the squeeze was a bit too hard, and I was like, "That feels horrible, get off me." Because do you know what I mean, though? But it's just adore it. Rebecca, absolutely.
Well, the only downside is, this is a bottle of wine. You can't actually tell how much wine is left in it.
No, you can't, can you?
Even with the light right there, you can't. It's not a see-through bottle.
Is that an actual paper label?
Yeah, it'll come off.
Oh, that's amazing. See, I said I love the bottle, so I'd like to keep the bottle after.
Put a candle in it.
Or use it for.
Or put liquid in it. But it's a beautiful bottle. You're right. We should use it for something. That's not bad, though.
I'd rather it not go in a recycling bin.
Yeah.
Look at it.
It's very heavy as well, isn't it?
Yeah, just nice, dense bottle. Things like that should be kept.
Right, I say.
Yeah, is it worth a tenner? Yes.
Yeah, without
Absolutely.
a doubt. Yeah.
This has been a lovely, lovely treat night for us. We would never consider spending 35 quid on one meal.
No.
Which is, 32 quid.
Yeah, wine and food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless we were out in a restaurant or whatever. But this has just been lovely. I've enjoyed. My mouth isn't hurting anymore, thank goodness, because it was right there in my gums, right under my nose. It was wrecking me. That's not hurting anymore. I caught it early enough and did the right things at the right time. Thank goodness. So that tonight was just beautiful. And I'm so glad we've done it as well, because this place is open and all the people are working, and they've made vegan paneer.
Phenomenal.
They've made vegan paneer.
Yeah.
It's like halal.
When I went in to pick the food up,
Just amazing.
I actually, just for the briefest of seconds, I had a little bit of an emotional moment, but it was literally fleeting. When the wonderful lady who I was speaking to said, "We really miss our customers." It just I had a little moment where I was like, "Oh, I hear you, I get you."
I had a little moment when you said it to me before.
Yeah.
Then I had a moment when I tried the paneer. Oh, laughs for a moment.
Julie asks, when is the vegan camp out? I've no idea.
August, bank holiday weekend, I believe.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you.
I think so.
Frank,
you'll have to check the website. I mean, we'll make time for it no matter what.
Yeah, well, we've got tickets for it, so
yeah.
If it's going ahead, which we really hope it will, and fingers crossed, let's all just keep everything crossed that by spring, summertime, we're all on the mend.
Maybe.
Yeah, we're on the mend. We're on the mend as a civilization.
Please take your vaccine, guys. You've already had TB and polio, and you've been coughing. They never did you any harm.
Frank says, did you both keep your own surnames when you got married, or did one of you take the other's surname?
No, we kept them.
Kept our own, didn't we? Kept our own, yeah.
Yeah, we just want to change everything. We were like, well, we just want the legal. We want to be bound. Oh,
you're setting us up there, Anonymous G.
What?
Good question, though, and quite happy to weigh in on it. I say when the wine's finished, we finish. That's healthy, isn't it? What's the best way to deal with the constant judgment when making the transition to veganism? It's a tough one.
It is a tough one, and
it can be.
I talk about it somewhat in the book, only a little bit, but I link to vlogs where I've talked about it in depth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you check out our channel, and you'll find a lot of videos of just Jason and I sat in the kitchen talking to the camera. We did one at the beginning of January. We did one last year saying, titled something along the lines of, are you ready to be vegan?
Mm.
And asking yourself the right questions. And I think once you've answered them for yourself, somebody pulled me up in a comment on YouTube the other day, and I'm sure she won't mind me citing it, because she didn't mean any ill intent, but she reacted how many people do, because I'd said corpse aisle.
Oh,
we're in the corpse aisle
in
our Asda, video, and she got very upset about that. And just said, you know, this is unfair, you shouldn't be saying that, and I wouldn't call you leaf munchers, and let people, you know, respect each other's choices. And it led to a really good status of mine, actually. But I responded to her and said, look, how can I respect something in you that I found repulsive in myself? And what I found repulsive in myself was my, at the time, willingness to not even think about the animal, to not consider it. I want eggs. They say free range on the packet. They say happy eggs. It says it on the box. Leave me alone with my eggs. Defensive. The same with dairy. I was already vegetarian. It took me having to question myself. Now that you know the truth about the dairy industry and the egg industry and how they treat the animals, are you happy with that? No. Then how can you still eat it? I can't. So I can't. Don't expect me to say to you as a meat eater or dairy consumer, I respect your choice. I don't respect your choice, because your choice ignores the non-choice of the animal that's being used and abused to get that secretion or product or flesh or leg or cheek or whatever part of it is that you've deemed it's okay. It's okay that it goes into a slaughterhouse and has its throat slit, terrified, pissing itself, screaming, trying to back up. How, as a vegan, can I say I respect that choice? I don't, and I never will, because I can't.
So to answer the question, I suppose the most important thing is to actually tool yourself up and be confident enough to stand your ground. Because the best thing that you can do is to, in all honesty, in our opinion, is to be down to earth, open, honest, approachable, open to a discussion. Try not to be too harsh on those people who are defensive. But the bottom line is, you've got to be confident enough and have enough cards in your back pocket to hold a mirror up to that person who's trying to ridicule you and flip it 180. We're salt of the earth, down to earth, will give everybody and anybody the time of day. But if somebody actually started purposefully going out of their way to attack us and ridicule us for us trying to save the world and animals and the planet and everything, people would see a darker side of us, and we would hold that mirror up. And this sort of, you know,
you can't be all twee. And it's like people. I know that Tofu Tommy, formerly Tofu Tommy, was very triggered by me doing a video about him enabling, accepting, and celebrating his friends being bullied by his other friends and family in the support of him becoming a meat eater. I did a video on that, and he did one in return. Instead of thinking, he made a good point there, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have supported some friends bullying other friends just to support me. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You've got to be able to take things on the chin, but you've got to be able to stand up for what's right as well. I will not watch anybody celebrate or enable the bullying of another person. We ran a theatre company for years, tackling bullying, exactly, mainly homophobia, but bullying in general. It was about bullying. I will not tolerate it in any way, shape or form. You don't have to have a knee-jerk reaction to something someone said about you, but meat eaters will. They will try anything. Well, what if you're on a desert island? Well, what if it's just one guy and he treats his cows really well? Well, what if? Well, what if? No abuse. There's no need for it. The status. Meat eaters need to stop asking vegans to respect their choice. How on earth do you expect us to respect something in you that we found repulsive in ourselves? Most of us are vegan because we realised that whilst we had a choice, The animals being used and abused for their secretions and flesh had none at all. So please, don't ask us to respect a choice of yours that is doing so much harm to so many and so much. We didn't respect it in ourselves, so we changed it. You can too, anytime. That was triggered by that on YouTube, but I needed to get it out and I needed to write it creatively so that it meant something and so that people would share it and feel something about it. I'm very passionate about the animals, the poor little buggers. You know, if somebody picked up my cat and started stabbing her, I'd kill them. But it's okay to do it to cows and pigs and sheep and chicken every day because people want to eat them even though they don't need to.
I think, as is often the case, our good friend Lauren, the voice of reason in all of this, because we both get quite passionate sometimes, especially Paul.
I get very passionate.
Pick your battles, I'd say. Discern between who really wants to listen and someone who just wants to take the piss. Don't bother with the latter.
Indeed, Lauren. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm going to read a few more questions.
Sorry, I shouldn't apologise for that.
No, don't apologise.
It's the animals matter to me, every single one of them.
Yeah.
I cannot stand the thought. I can't stand the thought. And so.
It's so difficult, isn't it? Because you know what? You know, going back to what I was saying before, I don't like to make people feel uncomfortable and I don't like to put people on the spot.
None of us do.
That's
not why we do this.
But if someone's coming at you, you've got to stand your ground and be like Lauren said, either have an intelligent conversation if they're open to it, but if they're just being nasty, then have a couple of cards in your back pocket to really put them in the place.
When someone shows you who they are, believe them.
Yes. But nice one, Lauren, Braingirl. Yeah, great stuff. Okay. Cycling with Ross. Evening, both of you. Hope you're doing well and keeping safe.
We are. Good to see you, buddy.
You might have missed, we've just stuffed our faces, Ross, like with Lily's vegetarian place down in Ashton. Awesome stuff. If you've not tried it, highly recommended. Oh, thank you for the super chat, David. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Right, any more questions before we bring this to a close? I said it would be about 10 o'clock actually when we brought it to a close, and it kind of is.
Chris and Will, a friend of ours has been vegan since before it had a name. He simply said he doesn't believe in slavery or genocide. He just won't subscribe to it. That's all.
And that's the crux of the matter, isn't it?
Nice.
What are your favourite mock meats and cheeses? I quite like the most, but my husband is quite picky and loves his meat. So trying to find good alternatives.
Good question.
Iceland do a really good chicken strips.
Yeah.
It's a bit pricey. It's like £3, but it's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's very meaty. The Naked Butcher. No. What's it called? That stuff we had the other day. What the Clock.
Yeah, from Sainsbury's.
Which is now in Sainsbury's. That's good stuff as well.
This isn't
chicken. I personally think it's one of the best.
This isn't chicken.
I don't like the uniform pieces. I don't like uniformity. I like the other two because all the pieces are different shapes and sizes, and I like that. But honestly, for texture and flavour, this isn't chicken.
Richmond sausages and Bird's Eye sausages. Very different, but both equally awesome.
The unbelievable alt from Tesco, lamb style pieces and beef style pieces. We did lamb style kebabs. Oh, they were beautiful. Beautiful. Meaty. Umami. Good.
Mm-hmm. Carly, books and music. Do you like to read? If yes, what are your...
Sorry. Favourite vegan cheeses.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Love cold. Has to be cold for me. Mexicana, and Applewood Smoked. Love them both. Sainsbury's entire range of cheeses. I think they do a great job with them.
Yeah.
Actually, the grated cheddar, the Tesco's range of cheeses. There are so many. The thing is, you've got to find the ones you like. Some people like the Shees brand. We don't necessarily. You've got to just try a few, and you try them in different ways.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll like them melted. Sometimes you'll like them cold. But you'll find at least a couple you love.
Yeah, true.
Go a couple of weeks without, though. That's what you need to do, really. Because if you go straight from cheese to vegan cheese, your brain just like, it's not the same.
Yeah, you've got to kind of have like a palate reset.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. Yeah. Carly, books and music. Do you like to read? If yes, what are your favourite books? We actually both really like to read, but in terms of prioritising in our day-to-day life, we don't do a lot of it. That's fair to say.
Favourite books of the last few years would be Black Swan Green.
Oh, yes.
The Art of Asking, Amanda Palmer, and Cloud Atlas.
Yeah.
I loved all three of them for completely different reasons.
Yeah.
All three of them.
And the last book that both of us read, if I'm not mistaken, and both equally loved for obvious reasons, was Contact, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So obviously we're massive fans of the film, Jodie Foster, all that, brilliant. We're all about Contact, just like Katia.
Still breaks my heart though that Carl didn't get to see the film.
Don't.
He died 6 months before it was made, after 20 years of working on it.
And it's not. This isn't the. This isn't even the Chianti. We both get broken about stuff like that. Carl Sagan not being able to see Contact, but it wouldn't have happened without him. So
he wrote it. It's his book.
Thank you, the vegan Wajita. I hope my favourite vegan married couple is doing well today.
We are doing, but do you know what I mean? We're pretty much always doing well. But this man sat by my side and a box of food like we've just had tonight. How could I not be doing well? With over 100 people sat chatting with us. How could I not be doing well? But thank you.
Oh, Deneen, yes, you are. You are. There's been so much chat and so much food, questions answered, you name it. Oh, Siobhan sent us a PM. Nice one. We shall check it out probably in the morning. Because after this, we're probably going to watch RuPaul's Drag Race, aren't we?
Yeah, the second or third episode of the second episode of the American version.
Yes.
Yeah, we've already watched the second episode of the UK version, which is just brilliant.
Hang on a second. We thought we only watched the first episode of the UK version. We've only watched the first episode of the UK one, haven't we?
No, what's the second? Oh,
getting confused already. 2 shows running concurrently. So it's too much to keep up with. Couple more questions.
Vegetarian Butcher, thank you. What the Clock, thank you, Leanne. Thank you. Good stuff, that.
Just start watching now, David. Just start watching now. Why not? Why not? Yeah, I think we're pretty much caught up, I think.
Right. Now, as I mentioned before, there is a fundraiser going on for 24 hours. Lots of vegan YouTubers passing the relay torch to each other. We weren't asked until the very last minute when it was too late.
We'll say no more. You know. You all know.
I think at 10 o'clock it was I'm Easy Vegan, all one word. If you're interested, do pop along and support. I think Michelle's on at 11:30 tonight.
If Michelle's on at 11:30, it's well worth tuning in for Michelle.
I think Michelle's on at 11:30. There's no doubt each video will tell you who the next will be, when and why. And it's raising money for a good cause. So if you're interested, do pop along.
And that's the most important thing, is the cause. Absolutely. We've got time for maybe 1 or 2 more questions before we wrap things up. Amber says, I'm really struggling to find a plant milk I like in tea. I like almond mostly and can cope with it in Earl Grey, but normal tea, ? Help.
Have you tried cocoa? Amber.
KO.
We are big. It's the milk we stuck to 7 years ago. And we've tried different ones over the years, and we've always gone back to cocoa because they've got the taste perfect. There's no coconut taste in it at all, and it goes great in hot drinks. Never curdles. Gorgeous cold on cereal. It's just a really good all-round milk.
I'm not gonna read Elaine's question out. I'm just gonna say, Elaine, I would welcome you to watch more videos and get to know us better. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty stupid question, Elaine. That's like asking a couple of they cheat on each other. No, we would never not be vegan, ever. We do it for morals, not for some badge of honor or something. Do you see the shit we get on YouTube? This is no badge of honor. This is just human decency. It's the least you can do is go vegan.
Mike, you
fully
care.
Vegan.
Great live, guys. Thank you, Mike. And I hope everything works out next weekend with Lily's, and you get to sample the delights that we sampled this evening, because, good sir, you will not be disappointed.
Oh, so amazing. So amazing. Such a good night.
Yeah. Oh, well, I think that's a good one to end the night on right there, isn't it? In terms of statements, questions, comments, suggestions.
You guys have really inspired me to actually go vegan. I've been vegetarian for about a year now, and I feel very positive about it. That is amazing.
That's what we want.
And honestly, you will. It's like everything. The change is a bit daunting at first. You're like, "Ooh, where do I look?" Watch our shopping vlogs. There's so much available now. You'll not miss out on anything. Nothing at all. Nothing. Honestly, you'll have an amazing time. And give us a shout if you need help. Don't forget to download our free ebook, Down to Earth Vegan. There's loads of tips and links and stuff in it. You'll find it helpful.
You know the free ebook that Paul just mentioned, that he wrote with his own lily white hands, and did an awesome job of it, if I do say so myself. It's the equivalent, if you're about to take that step, or you're early into the vegan journey, especially, those two especially, it's the equivalent, Paul's ebook, of getting jacked in the matrix, the vegan matrix. It's like that ebook gets plugged into the back of your head, and straight away you're like, oh my goodness, there's a whole world of awesome to explore. There's the analogy I'll make anyway.
And there really is. I've never enjoyed shopping, cooking, or eating as much as I do as a vegan. Love it. All.
So, yeah, I think we're about right there.
Good night, both of you.
Yeah.
I've really been enjoying the content of recent. Looking forward to seeing more of the drone. Oh, cheers, Cycling with Russ, who's on a bit of a health kick himself at the moment.
Yeah.
Go and check his channel out. He's a local lad, mountain biker.
Yeah, if you're into cycling and mountain biking, Cycling with Russ. Russ is like down-to-earth cycling.
Don't forget, tomorrow we've got the Wing It video coming. Tuesday we're going to be chatting with Angharad and Linda, and lots more stuff coming throughout January. No doubt we will get a Tesco and an Iceland shopping vlog done.
Definitely get a Tesco in.
And possibly a co-op. There's 2 weeks before the end of the year.
Yeah, maybe.
It's nice to be able to do them.
People like them. We like doing them. We like helping others. And there's always new stuff to explore. That's the great thing about the vegan journey.
Thank you so much to our moderators for keeping everything going tonight. Again, you're amazing. We love you. Thank you to all our producers and our party peeps and our patrons and everyone who's just tuned in tonight, watched, liked. Please consider subscribing. Help us to get to that 10,000. We're desperate to. Stick around. You're going to see with me with my denture. I'm far prettier.
No, seriously though, thank you so much. It really does mean the world to us, seeing the growth within this community on YouTube and across all of our social media over the last 6 to 12 months. We'd love to hit 10K before the end of January. And I'll put a little pledge out right now. I will say, if we hit 10K by the end of January, and you can all help us achieve that, and you know how you can help us to achieve that. If we hit 10K by the end of January, we will do a giveaway.
Yeah.
We will do a giveaway.
Oh, we'll kind of have to.
Yeah, if we hit 10k by the end of January, we'll definitely do a giveaway.
Well, let's just say we've already gone over 9,000. Yeah, and the channel's already gone over 1 million.
A million views.
Yeah.
Woo!
The vegan Vegeta just became a TVG peep.
Yes.
Girl. I love you. Just kiss you.
Mwah.
Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. And next week's live will be Friday, 9 o'clock. We don't know what it'll be yet.
We'll let you know.
But we won't be eating or cooking. That's a fact. See you again soon. Till then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.